Alright, today we're going to do Cad58. Alright, this is in chapter 11. These are going to be basic drawings, but we're going to do section views, section cuts. So I'll show you how that works. Alright, so open your template. Alright, and then let's just draw this front view. Alright, so we're going to start off with the circle here. And we're going to have a diameter of 16. We'll zoom out a little bit. And let's pull that up. I like to keep things over on this side of that little bud there. Alright, so here's our first one. And move that over to the object lines layer. Here we go. Then we got 9. Go ahead and put one on the center line. And that'll be 12. Now see how little that center line is? So we're going to type LTS. I'm going to set it to about 4. Well, let's go 2 and see what that looks like. Yeah, 2 looks good. The reason why is because this thing is so big. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my center point. There we go. Alright, now back to object lines. And we have our little circle here. Now this is a diameter of 2, and there's 4 of them, so we just grab this, come up here, polar array, pick the center. We want 4 of them, right? So we'll just change this 6 to a 4. Make sure that's not blue. Close the array. So there's that. Now all we got now is this 2 holes in the middle. There's one that's 4 and one that is 6. 6 is going to be a hidden line. See if I can get that in the middle. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I did radius, so there we go. You can change your radius. So you want that to be a diameter 6. That's one way to change circles if you mess up. Alright, so we got that one. Now I've got the last one is going to be on the object line layer, and it will be 4. Alright, so there's that one view. Now, the section cut is going to come through the center of this, so we're going to use the cutting plane line for that, okay? So I'm going to start up here a little bit and just bring it straight through. And then put a little tail here. And copy that one to there. And there we go. Now you can put arrowheads on it, but for what we're doing here, this is, I just need to know where that cut's going to be. All right, so now let's go back, and we'll go into a construction line. Now I'm just going to draw one, about 25 feet or 25 inches, and I'm just going to grab that and copy it. See how I'm hitting every. Solid and hidden line all the way through. So that'll give me that. Alright, since this is so big, instead of my usual 1.5, I'm going to go about 4 inches this time. And that's going to be the front. So that will go from here to here. We can go back to object lines now. I'm going to line it with that one, go up to the top of this. So that'll be this line. And it's going to go back. The whole distance is 5. We'll subtract 1 from that, so we'll go back 4. And just mirror that across the center. here, go back one, and we'll mirror that as well. Now we're going to go ahead and bring a line straight down the back, okay? What we're doing basically is like we're taking a saw and cutting right through here, and this is going to be what's left. All right, so we know that this is 1 and this is 1. We already got that there, so let's offset 1 here. All right, so here's where our hole's at. So let's go ahead and instead of doing hidden lines, we're going to do solid lines. Now, you see where this is at? That's going to be this line right here. So that's going to come from here back on both sides. And you can draw one side and mirror it, but I'm just doing some illustration purposes now. Now we're going to trim this out here and here. Trim there and trim there. All right, so there's our piece, okay? It's hollow in the middle. It's got a hole that goes through here. And it's got 2 holes here, okay? So we'll go ahead. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm gonna go ahead and erase all of these and get this one out of here too. All right, so there's that. So now what we need is we need the hatch pattern inside there. So we're gonna change, actually we don't have to change, we're just gonna hit this hatch, okay? It's gonna bring this up. We're gonna go to properties right here. It says use current right here on the layer. Let's put that on section lines instead, okay? Now we're gonna pick where the holes are not. All right, now let me zoom in on this. See how tight that is? We want that to be a little bit looser. So this right here, we're gonna set that to 4, okay? One, two, three, 4. See how it's nice and wide now? Close our hatch creation. And there's our drawing. Now, all we gotta do now is dimension it. So, since this is such a big drawing, I'm gonna go and modify this, okay? And we're gonna change our fit to 4, because remember I went 4 with the other one, so we're gonna go 4 with this one. All right, and we've got 1 past the decimal on our primary units, so we'll just do 0.0 for the primary units, hit OK, close, and then we're ready to start. So put it on the dimension layer, of course, and then we'll do our linears first. I'm gonna drop that right in the middle. Okay. I'll put that above it. And then I'll do a repeat. And this one will go inside, but it lines up with this. Okay, so we get it up here. There we go. Then I'll grab that, put it right in the middle. So there's those 3. All right, now this one we don't ever dimension to hidden lines. So I'm going to do one here for this one, and I'm going to use a linear, and I'm going to place it. Now I'm going to zoom in on this. Double click, and that does that. Hit the home key to get it up front, and come up here to symbol, and pick the diameter symbol. And there you go. Now you can just click anywhere on the screen to get out of it. All right, so that's got that side. All we got to do now on this side is just get all of our, it's going to be all diameters. So we'll just hit diameter. Okay, see how it's doing the thing? We don't want that, so let me go ahead, modify, set that to none. Because the rest of them are marked, so we're good. And we'll just do diameter. Now, on this one, there's 4 holes, okay? So I'm gonna go home, 4, exit, and a space. That means 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And that's got all of them. That's the 6s here. Got our 9 there, which I granted in the book they did here, but that's just, I don't understand why, it doesn't make sense, but we're gonna do it the right way. All right, so we got everything set up. Now, go to layout. And let's set our scale. Go to properties. .25, I think. 0.25 would be a great one. That's 3 inches equals a foot. All right, and we'll lock display. Everything looks good. We'll close this. Save our drawing as Cad58. And then it's time to print. Preview it. Everything looks pretty good. And away we go. Cad54 layout saved, and that's what you'll turn in. All right, I'll see you for Cad55 later.